Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And we are starting Snowhead Temple now. We already saw we've got some white bows to fight here. Now that's all taken care of. This block looks really big, so I doubt I can... Yeah, this is kind of big. It's gonna take more than average strength to move this thing. So yeah, that's what I was getting to, that you need Goron to push this. I don't think there's anything behind here. So let's move on. Yeah, I'm not bringing hot spring water here. No thank you. But this door is locked. But the blue door here is fine. Is this like a lighter blue? So the red door is frozen, the dark blue is good, and the light blue is locked. At slippery places like this, you can curl up as a Goron and roll your way across. Why don't you try it? Because maybe I have stuff to do down below first. Can I tattle this mini Freezard from here? I think I could have while I was falling, but whatever. Yeah, so Goron can just walk through lava. Goron Link. Now up here, if we use our Lens of Truth, we can see that this is the only direction we can actually reach that fairy from, even though it looks like there's plenty of directions. So let's get our bow out and snipe it real quick. And then we can call it down with our Great Fairy Mask, but first let me get this one too. Where are you going? Get back here. What kind of AI was that, anyways? So that is 2 stray fairies already out of the 15 that are in each dungeon. So let's just make our way back up and do what Tattle told us about with, you know, rolling across this bridge. This can be a little tricky, so let's make sure we've got it lined up properly. Also, we want to be on this ice so that we roll slowly starting out. And we hit that box to stop us from going over the edge. I can't use my sword. Okay. So yeah, this isn't even a mini Freezard. This is just a Freezard. Don't tell me you don't know about the Freezard. Watch out for its icy breath. I hate the cold. So like I can defeat this guy right now. But some of these guys are hard to reach. I mean, one of them's on the other side of ice. So that's a problem. For now, we could go in that blue door there. Whatever shade of blue it is. Or we could go up these stairs. And I'm gonna go up here first. Ah, real Bombchu. Thankfully, I can defeat him just by shielding. I don't need any sword. Thank you for blowing those up for me. And we finally got some more rupees. Apparently I got a few other rupees before, but we were stuck at 30 for so long. I need my 200, man. So here's our map. Let's take a quick look at it. See how many floors it is, because there's a lot of them. So we're on the second floor right now. We've been to a couple rooms on the first floor. And the basement. But yeah, this is one big tower. There's not very many rooms on each floor, but there's a lot of floors. Pretty typical of, you know, Zelda dungeons that have a lot of floors. There's usually not very many rooms on each floor. And then dungeons that have few floors have a ton of rooms on each floor. It's just pretty natural for it to work out that way, so all the dungeons are about the same length. So, yeah, like I said, this is a tower. Also, you can see snow hanging there. There's a reason for that. That's because that's actually a hole we're gonna want to get into. So from here, there's a red door that's frozen, but it's got torches near it. Just not close enough to it to melt the ice, I guess. But we can use this to make a fire arrow and melt the ice. So with this, we now have a shortcut back to the start of the dungeon. I'm not fighting you, White Wolfos. So we could go through the yellow door. Both of the green doors are frozen, but the fact that they're both green is meant to tell you that they both go to the same room if we look on our map here. So I guess I'll check out the yellow door right now. Yeah, and then I'll probably jump down below. So I can move this out. And if we look behind here, we get another treasure chest. Gets us our small key for that locked door back at the start. But I don't want to go back there quite yet. For now, I want to move this thing into place, and I think I moved it too far over. But I gotta move it too far over because it's 2 blocks. Get it? Too far, 2 blocks. I love making terrible jokes that no one thinks is funny. It's the fact that they're not funny that makes them funny. Anyways, let's just pick up some jars like this because we have no sword. But yeah, so pushing that into place made a chest appear and also gave us a little stepping stool to... gave us a little step to help us get across from one ledge to the other. Oh boy, it's almost the second day. Do I leave and get my sword? I could jump down right now, but I don't think I want to. We'll go down there later. Like, there's not any keys down there, are there? I honestly don't know. I think this That's a special looking chest, so it's either a key or the dungeon, or no, we haven't had the compass yet, have we? You found the compass. Now many of the dungeon's hidden things will appear on the map. I kinda wanna get my sword. I'm just gonna have to be very careful about how I use it, because it'll lose its sharpness if I use it 100 times. So while I'm out here, one thing that I'm curious about. Where's the big Goron we made sleep? Because I know you can talk to him later, and I'm not sure if later is now. I need to look at the map to get out of here, because I could not tell where the path was from that angle. And clearly after looking at the map, I still couldn't tell where the path was. It's over here. That's kinda awkward. Alright, where's my lens of truth? Yeah, so it doesn't look like we can see him right now. Alright, in that case, let me just... That's not what I meant to do, but sure. Let's warp back to the mountain village. So, how's it going? I kept you waiting, but it's done, see? Your Kokiri sword has been strengthened and forged into a razor sword. This new, sharper blade is a cut above the rest. Use it up to 100 times without dulling its superior edge. Now keep in mind that after you've used this 100 times, the blade will lose its edge and will return to its original sharpness. Now here's a secret, if you bring me gold dust before this sword loses its edge, I'll be able to make it the strongest sword around. You got that? Gold dust. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, a customer. Gabor, fetch our customer some coffee, quick-like. Now then, let me take a look at your sword. Hey now, that's a mean joke. Your sword has already been reforged into a razor sword. Unless, do you want me to make your sword stronger? To do that, I'll need gold dust. Do you have any? No. Huh? That's not gold dust. You can't get your hands on it that easily, you know. Go, go, go. What? You say that gold dust is the prize for winning the Patriarch's race that's held by the Gorons every spring? What if you tried entering that? Sounds great, but I can't do that right now. So yeah, if we use our sword 100 times, it will return to its original sharpness and become the Kokiri sword again. So let's not use it unless we have to. First thing I'm gonna use it on, though, is gonna be that owl statue over here. I could not get over fast enough. There we go. Now, here's use number 1. I could totally catch that fairy. I'm gonna do that. I'm sure I won't need it, but I have it now. Now we're gonna want to stay at Goron as often as possible so I don't forget that I'm not supposed to use my sword. I don't have any magic, so I'm not gonna be able to turn into spikes as I... Okay, I got some magic. I don't know if I have enough to get up this slope, though. Well, it's full now, so I should. Oh, but the hills. The hills make it hard. Because then suddenly you're in the air and you can no longer control what direction you're going in. It's hard enough to even get across this bridge, and that's not changing height. Oh my gosh. How was I able to do this when I was younger? I think I'm gonna try rolling up the hill here, like up the ascent here one more time. And if I can't do it, then I'm just gonna do it the slow, boring way. Okay. Well, I fell off and well, I mean, I haven't stopped rolling. Okay, well, I was definitely facing the right direction there, but he just kept going forward anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna go up the slow, boring way. But it's really nice when you get it down. You don't fly off the edge at the end either, because there's like that wall that stops you and turns you straight towards the door. Really makes me wish I could show that off, but it is hard rolling up there, as you can see. Oh, look at me trying again when I said I wouldn't. There we go. I'm glad I tried again. So let's head over here where there's some Wolfos that want to fight us. They're gonna regret that decision. They hide behind the ice. But then they come after you. Okay, so at this point, I think I just want to go forward still, which would be through here. So let's get some bombs out. And head on up. Now I want to get some arrows out, but first I'll get the Lens of Truth out, because look over here, there's another one of those icy ledges that's actually a passage. But yeah, we're gonna want to use a lot of arrows here. There's all kinds of icicles here. What? It's an icicle. It's just like the one we saw outside. Yeah, so we want to hit it with 2 arrows. The second arrow didn't count there because I didn't wait long enough for the animation of the first hit to end. There we go, that's all of them. So there's a few red rupees we can get, it looks like. We can head on into here. Camera, please. Which gets us a chest with a stray fairy. I want to get this rupee as well. And then whatever's in this big boulder, it better either have a key or the dungeon item. It's gonna have a key for sure. Because otherwise, technically there is one other place we could explore, because down in the basement. If we jump down there, but yeah, this has a key. So let's move on. I almost hit that. I almost hit that jar with my sword. No sword! I'm not using it. But I do want to use my bow here. Because, yeah, there's a hole up there with a fairy in it. I don't need to have my ocarina out, but I always want it out. It just seems like the item to have out. Technically, if you view it from a gameplay perspective, the ocarina is like multiple items, because you have multiple songs. I'm not fighting you with my sword. I'm not gonna do it. So this here, I figured Tattle had something to say about it. What, do you think you can push down something this big just by standing on top of it? You're going to have to find some way to pound it down. Alright then. So pounding this yellow one down made those other yellow ones go up, which helps us get across here. But it also blocks the path forward. So why don't we try pushing something else down, like this green one? That makes that one rise up, but it's time limited. So let's push this one down to set the yellow ones back to what they were. And then use this to get back up before that goes down. So it looks like Tattle's going off somewhere. Down there's a place where a scarecrow can appear if you use the Scarecrow's song, but we didn't make a Scarecrow's song yet. You lose your Scarecrow song every time you reset the 3-day cycle anyways, so we're not going to use the Scarecrow song until we need it. All that's on that ledge down there is just a couple of pots anyways. In fact, I almost want to just shoot those pots with an arrow just to show what's in them, so I have no reason to ever go back down there. You know, come back here all the way just to see this. A couple of rupees. Anyways, we can make our way across here. Let's not fall. That would be horrible. There's a couple of pots down in this net that's meant to catch us if we fail what we're about to do. Because of course we can't go through that big iced up passageway there. So the only way that we can go is over this way. And yeah, I kind of failed that. I didn't think I would get the spikes out. I was planning to just roll normally without the spikes, like this. And then we could go across again. But that's dangerous, so let's go through this door first. And let's stay as a Goron so I don't accidentally use my sword. Okay, so we're back here, and there is something that we could do in here right now, but I think it'd be better for us to go across here first. Because I don't want to fall down in that other room either. And it's time for a mini-boss. This is a whiz robe. You'll get your chance right when it starts to attack. Be on the lookout for it. So yeah, he'll try to freeze you, and he'll appear in these, like, corners. He doesn't want to appear near you. And if you go near him, he'll teleport away. So I just use my good old bow and arrow. Of course, now he's going all crazy, and he'll start making, like, fake versions of himself that go around, but the real one was clearly right there, so... Or he's right next to me. I'm not using my sword on you. I won't do it. And that's Wizrobe defeated. You got the fire arrow. Set it to C to power up your arrows. Things will heat up when they hit. They sure will. There we go, safely across. And now, if I use my new fire arrows, I can shoot this switch. This frozen switch that turns the middle platform there into an elevator. So I've got a little shortcut back up here, and it's actually a very necessary shortcut. But before I go down there, we've got some tiny invisible platforms to go across. that's another stray fairy. So now let's just head down here, because I know there's some stuff for us to melt over this way. I don't want to fall there. So yeah, let's get rid of these guys. I was trying to hit the ice wall last, but whatever. Because, yeah, the chest shows up on the other side of that ice wall. And what's inside? Why, it is a small key. I honestly thought it was gonna be a stray fairy. Shows what I know. So now I can melt those green doors there, or at least the ice blocking them. I am out of magic. Well, I will be back here in a bit. First, I want to go melt some stuff in this other room. And hopefully I'll get magic while I'm here. They're dropping everything but magic. Magic and rupees, the two things I need. There we go, there's some magic. Of course they'd put some in here. You can't hide there anymore. I'm melting that, and then I'm immediately turning into a Goron. So I can beat this guy without using my sword. That didn't defeat you in one punch like it usually does. Okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of your hiding place too, especially since there's a big switch under it. And now we've got a little ice block puzzle. Well, first let's hit this switch. So yeah, we've got an ice block puzzle. So once you push the block, it slides until it can't move anymore. We can't just push it one block at a time. Or one square at a time. So, what's in this chest? It's a stray fairy. Now, one thing I still need to do in here is, I need to break that wooden box over there. This seems like it'd probably be a good time to use a bomb chew to hit that box, but I don't have any bomb chews right now. I've pushed this block way too much because I accidentally pushed it into this little section. But yeah, so since I don't have a bomb chew, we're gonna have to use another method for this. Which would be just throwing regular bombs and timing it properly. Or can I just jump across here and climb on top of the box and then pound it as a Goron? I meant to pound, not punch, but sure. Yeah, there's a stray fairy in there. Alright, if we head through this door, we're in the upper area of this room now. So we can get that chest we spawned so long ago, going across this block that we pushed so long ago. Those pots were after us. Anyways, that's another stray fairy. So I think now it's time to go to the basement. I can also now melt this. So yeah, let's head on down. Oh hey, look, it's a red bubble. What? You don't know about the red bubble? If it comes at you, get in the defensive position to bounce it back. Got it? Well, that's great. So if I push this, we get another chest. That looks like it's in some sort of big Dodongo footprint. So we have 10 out of 15 stray fairies here, so we're doing pretty good. We have another one of these switches we can pound, but it's already pushed in. So let's get out of here. Now we're in the bottom of the room that the green doors led to. And in order to get back up, we gotta use some magic. We can melt that ice block, and then we'll climb back up with Deku Link. So I haven't put a transformation mask on yet while wearing another transformation mask. That's what happens. If you were wondering. And it still happens even if you weren't wondering. Okay, so you're kind of bothering me, so let me get my fire arrows out. It's a nice cool breeze there, huh? I meant to use my bow there. Does that count as a use of the sword since I didn't hit anything? Doesn't matter. At this point, there's no way I'm using it 100 times before the next morning. But I'm still gonna avoid using it as much as possible. So there's one of those green doors we could have gone through. And on that side is another. I would like to actually see it. Yeah. So now we want to light these torches, but first let's open this chest to get yet another stray fairy. No, stop using your sword. I'm going for the bow. And that opens our way forward. So in here is another big button we can pound, and if we do so, it does something pretty interesting. Welcome to the main gimmick of this dungeon. The big pillar. And now if we go down and push the button down there, it'll bring the pillar back down. But yeah, there's a big pillar in our way now, blocking our way up up through the dungeon in the path that we went through before. But that doesn't mean we can't get back up. It does mean I don't want to go this way, though. So what we want to do to get back up is we want to take a different route. And that route is over in this direction of the red door. We can't get over to that blue door from here. There's just no way over there. Except there was like a staircase there. Why was there a staircase there? I didn't mean to do that. Why was there a staircase there? Have we used that staircase? I kinda wanna go check that out. The staircase I wanna go to is this one here. But I wanna go check out this staircase over here. Oh, this goes down, so... yeah, this is how you're supposed to get back up from the bottom floor. Instead, I took it the Deku Scrub way. That was a short jump, Link, but you still made it, so it's fine. So yeah, now we can get up nice and easily with our fire arrow. And with that, we're already all the way back up here, and there's some icy parts of this pillar that we can just punch out to help lower the pillar. And we're gonna want to punch all these out. I'm gonna leave that one there for now, though. Now that we have fire arrows, we can get through here. We haven't done this yet. And up here, we can now punch out these two ice spots here. Otherwise, it would be one spot lower, and I would have to go down there to punch them out, which I could do. But, you know, that comes with the risk of falling off. So I just prefer to do it this way. So now that I've punched out all of those ice blocks, we can now get across here to that side, but I haven't explored this door over here yet, and I have the key required to do so. So let's go here first. Here's these Enos. I actually probably want to fight them with Goron here. Ah, the big ones split into smaller ones. Let me punch that one. Come on. There we go. So yeah, we can milt our way forward here, but there's something else for us in this room that we can see if we use the lens of truth, because looky there, there's some more snow hanging from something, and there's a little fairy hanging out in there. So I can't use fire arrows right now because I'm already using the lens of truth. You can't use two magic abilities at once. So if I wanted to shoot arrows while using the lens of truth, I'd have to make them normal arrows. But I didn't really want to bother switching. So I just shot somewhat blind instead. Okay, well here's some more Dinalphos. We fought one of these before. And we're definitely gonna wanna fight them again here. Because even though we can get through this room without defeating them, they both drop stray fairies. So now there's only one left. Huh. Does the pillar need to be up for me to get across here? Have I made a terrible mistake? I mean, I had to come up here in order to... Well, in order to push the ice blocks out, but... I didn't need to push the ice blocks out to get in that door. So I should have melted that earlier and have gone up here before, I think. Or would the path have still been blocked because I needed to push the ice blocks out first and then raise the pillar back up? I'm not sure. But I can still get across because of this Deku flower over here. Why am I getting out of Goron? I didn't mean to go through the stairs again. Get back in there. Once I get out of here, I should be perfectly lined up. If I can just get the camera in the right spot. There we go, so here's the boss door, but we don't have the boss key. So let's get Deku out. And I'm gonna start out by going over to this door. There's something else I want to get down to, though. Why don't we use fire arrows for this? Just to see how we've improved. Because, yeah, we've got another Wizrobe fight. It does definitely seem that our fire arrows are doing more damage than the normal arrows, which is good, because it should. I think I missed him there. It was hard to see through all the stuff. Come on, get out of there. Not letting you get me again. And now we can get through, and, you know, this is probably all a bunch of, like, arrows and magic and stuff. Maybe hearts. Yeah, it's a bunch of arrows, because that's what they want you to use on them. You can, I think, just go up to him and punch him as a Goron. But he usually tries to get away from you if you go up to him. Unless he's, like, in the middle of attacking. You got the boss key. Now you can enter the chamber where the boss lurks. Well, that's great, but I'm still missing a stray fairy. Okay, I can easily just drop down to here. And then just make my way back across. That's a fast way to do this. I don't have to, like, climb up a whole bunch of rooms I've already been to. At least not yet. So now, what I want to know is, where was that ledge down there? Is it that one? Yep, that's the ledge. Okay. So here's where we want to use Deku Link. I don't normally use Deku Link for this. I usually just find a high ledge and jump down towards this. But you're supposed to get here using Deku Link. So as long as we don't go too far away from the flower, we can just glide down here. Because again, the amount of time that you stay in the air isn't actually based on time, it's based on the distance you travel. So we can just slowly descend. It is pretty slow. But you just make your way down here. And eventually, you can get into that hole. Any minute now. Any minute now. 3 hours later. Many months later. 1 eternity later. So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one. We can probably get in now. Let's go for it. And there we go. There's our final stray fairy. Now where do I go from here? I believe I want to go this way. Yeah, these stairs go up. That seems good for me. And I'm right back here, so yeah, that was the perfect move. So, here we go. Time for the boss. the last piece of ice we're gonna melt in this dungeon. And it's holding the boss. So these jars give you arrows. And those green ones are specifically magic jars. Kind of like the ones you pick up as items, but these are actually, you know, jars that have magic jars in them. They're Jar Jar Binks. They're Jar Jars. But anyways, let's give this guy a good old fire arrow. Masked mechanical monster, goat. So yeah, it's time for the most fun boss in the game. You just chase him down, rolling as a Goron, and you want to hit those green pots to get your magic back. And he'll shoot a bunch of stuff at you, and I think he gets more and more moves as the fight goes on. If you go the other way, he'll start running the other way, but I feel like this is the right way to go. Yeah, and if you hit him while in midair, then you just get to do this to him. He falls over and you can keep running into him like that. Let's do that one more time. Maybe that'll even be enough. Thankfully not, because well, you know what? I just keep doing this to him. I want to see his other moves. Yeah, see there, he's dropping bombs. Pillars are falling out of the sky. I know he's got another move we haven't seen yet. Should I let him get kind of far away? Maybe he'll do it. Yeah, that move. That's the one I wanted to see. He should be pretty darn close to being defeated. I mean, I knocked him down 3 times. Granted, I didn't do much to him on the 3rd time. These pills keep... These pills keep... They keep stopping me from getting my spikes out. I know you're almost done, Go. Oh, I missed you while in the air. There we go. So yeah, then he just kinda destroys himself like King Dodongo. How fitting it's another Goron place. It's almost like it's a theme. Let's get our heart container. You don't ever want to leave that behind. And we're up to 10 hearts, a full row. You've seized Goat's remains. You have just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Goat. What exactly are all of you? Guardians. Guardians? So, you're protective gods. That's why you're in the temples. But why are the protective gods? No, wait, are you listening to me? Hey, wait!